Hello everyone. Okay, so we're going to do shape up class, and this is session number 8 if you're following in sequence. Okay, so let's start off first with our feet hip width apart. We're going to focus on our dynamic warm up, and we're going to squat down. So bring the arms out in front for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so coming into lunge, bringing the one leg back, we're going to lower down and lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's change legs. Bring the other leg back, lowering down, lifting up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's change sides. So standing up nice and tall, we're going to do 3-way leg swing. So bringing the leg forward and back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll cross it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll bring the knee up. We're going to open to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so changing sides. So nice big lift up, forward and back for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll cross it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll bring the knee up and open to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's open the feet nice and wide, bending forward. Remember to bend at the knees. We're going to touch one side, switching over. Okay, now if you can't touch the floor, just shifting side to side is fine too. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's roll it back up. Let's walk it in. All right, so standing up nice and tall, let's bring the heel towards the glute. And remember, this is dynamic, so you don't want to spend too much time on each side, not as if you were doing a static stretch where you would hold it just a little bit longer. Changing sides. And just remember to breathe. Don't hold the breath as you stretch. Changing side to side. All right, now if you have trouble with the balance, remember you can just use the wall. You can put the hand on the wall. You can put it on the top of a chair. All right. Okay, so let's bring the right leg behind. We're going to press that heel into the floor. We're going to pump the heel up and down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we change sides. Pushing the heel down, lifting up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and bring it back to center. All right, so working the midsection, we're going to rotate around the core for 2, open up those arms, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then we'll bring it back to center. So big pull front to back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll circle forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then change directions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and a nice big reach to the sky. Really reach those arms up there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then we'll rotate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change directions, bring them in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then we'll rotate the wrists. Okay, and then bring them in the opposite direction. Okay, all right, so we're going to start off with a little bit of cardio warm-up first. So get yourself ready. We're going to start off first with 2-foot jumps. The 2-foot jumps are going to look like this. So remember, soft knees. Okay, you can spring higher if you want to go higher, or you can just keep it low for a little bit less intensity, less jumping, but just make sure that you keep the knees nice and soft on each jump. So don't lock out the legs when you land on the floor. Okay, so let's get ready. All right, so we're gonna go for 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we go, nice soft jumps, up and down. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath, so keep it going nice and strong, guys. Maybe really focus on those abs, keeping those abs tight. All right. Okay, coming up next, we're gonna do some butt kicks. This is really good for the front of the thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's our low impact. And then we have our high impact. So low impact, and then we've got the high impact. Okay, so pumping that out nice and strong, guys. Okay, so coming up next, we're going to be doing football shuffles or fast feet, as they're also known. So in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, side to side. So you can go nice and wide, you can bring it narrow, faster, slower. Okay, so pump that out nice and strong, guys. Okay, coming up next, we're going to do some jumping jacks, and we're going to fly the arms out to the sides instead of doing the regular up and down. Okay, so 10 seconds. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so jumping jack, flying arms. Okay, and then we've got the low impact. Okay, here we go. So let's pump it out nice and strong, guys. Keep that going. Coming up next, we're going to be doing knee knockers. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so coming into squat, we're going to do knee knocker, in and out. Abs nice and tight, so from the side view. Okay, so here we go, pump it out. So nice and strong, guys. Okay, so after this, we have 3 sets left. We're gonna bring it back to regular jumping jacks using the wide arms up to the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got this jumping jack, high impact. All right, then we have the low impact. Here we go, pump it out, guys. Looking good. All right, so keeping that going. We have 2 sets left after this. We're going to do toe taps to the front coming up next. 8 seconds, almost there. Pump it out. Don't give up. Toe taps to the front. Okay, and then the low impact, just toe tapping without the jumps in there. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so we got 1 more set left after this one. We're gonna bring it into regular squats or jumping squats. So whatever you guys want to do, your choice. 8 seconds left on this. All right. Okay, so regular squats up and down if you like, or you can add the higher impact movements. You've got the jumps. All right, or do a little bit of a mix. Okay, you don't want to do the full jumps for the full set. Then do a little bit of jumping, a little bit of low impact, mix it up. Okay, last set. Last set, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Now let's rest it up. Grab yourselves a drink, and then we're going to do a little full body circuit coming up next. Okay, so while you guys are having a break, I'm going to set us up here. All right. Okay, so we have 12 sets we're going to work on. We're going to bring our work intensity up to 40 seconds and our rest intensity to 15 seconds. Okay, so for the first one, we're going to bring it on to our mat. Let's line my mat up here so that you guys can see me. Okay, so first one. So laying on the back, we're going to bring it up to bridge. You're going to walk the feet out, so it's going to be 1 and 1, and then 2 is to step in. Okay, so you go 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so make sure that you step both feet out, then you walk both feet back in. Okay. All right, so you're going to hold that bridge position, and then it's going to be walking out and in. So it's kind of like a sort of a bit of a march. Okay. Okay, so 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Let's get ready. All right, here we go. We'll pump that out nice and strong. Okay, so coming up next, this one's going to be a combination movement. It's going to be a squatting with a rowing. Okay, so 14 seconds, just keep it going. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to squat down, come up, bend over, row. Back up, squat, bend over, row. Okay? Squat, bend over, row, and repeat. Okay, it's a double movement. All right, so pumping that out nice and strong. Really focusing on keeping a flat back when you do the row part. So the back is in the flat position, not the rounded position. And you really want to think about keeping those abs nice and tight, okay? And then when you do the stand-up portion, it's going to be the squat, keeping the chest slightly up, bringing that butt back. Okay. Okay, after that, we're going to get on the floor. Okay, so we're going to alternate chest presses, so alternating the arms up and down. So big press up, remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, you can integrate the abs by extending the legs to the sky if you like. All right, so let's keep that going nice and strong, guys. "20 seconds left in this set. And then we're going to be doing arm curls. We're going to be doing supinated arm curl. That's the palms facing up. We have 10 seconds. Almost there. Palms are facing up. We're doing the arm curls up and down. So just remember to breathe out as you lift. So breathing out. Here we go. All right. Okay, so 23 seconds. Then we have kickbacks coming up next for triceps. So you're almost there. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so focusing on the kickback, keeping the elbows tucked into the sides, working on the full range of motion up and down. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, here we go. Okay, coming up next, we're going to be doing some sit-ups using a dumbbell, which is optional, okay? Okay, so remember to keep those elbows tucked in as you're doing the kickback for the arms. 15 seconds. Okay, so feet to the sky, pelvic tilt. We're going to reach the dumbbell towards the shins. Come back down, breathe out. Okay, so let's keep that going nice and strong, guys. All right. So coming up next, we're going to be doing some hamstring curls, but we're going to be doing it in the tabletop position. We'll do 20 seconds of one side and then 20 seconds of the other side. I'll prompt you when to change. You have 9 seconds left of the abs. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so bring that leg up. We're going to extend out and squeeze in. So working the hamstring muscles. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. So we'll go 20 seconds on each side for this one. Okay, so keeping the abs tight, keeping balance between the 3 limbs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll change it over to the other side. Okay, so nice transition there. Abs are tight. So nice big squeeze. All right. Laying on your back, we're going to do dumbbell pullover. So extending the arms overhead with the dumbbell and then bring it back to the chest. Okay, so over the head and back over the chest. Don't go past your chest. Breathe out. All right, pump it out. Okay, coming up next, we're going to be doing some semi-supinated V-set, V arms chest press, okay? So I'm going to give you my head view so you can see how I set up my dumbbells here. My dumbbells are in the letter V. I lower in the same position, come back up into the letter V. So my arms stay in that semi position the entire time. Okay, so the palms are facing me a little bit, but they're kind of on that angle, and you're pushing them up over top of the chest, just like you do with the regular chest press. Except you're just creating that little V, that letter V with the dumbbells. Okay, coming up next, we're going to be doing some hammer curls, again for the biceps. Okay, so 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Palms are facing in for this one. We're going to curl the arms up and down, and then from my side view, I'm keeping the elbows tucked in, and I'm lifting up and down. So just remember to breathe out as you lift, use control as you go down. Coming up after this one, we're going to get onto the mat. We're going to do some tricep extensions. So let's keep it going nice and strong, guys. Three, 2, 1. Okay, arms are extended, bending at the elbows, lowering down, lifting up. Lower down, lift up. So breathe out as you lower down. Or sorry, breathe out as you lift up. Inhale as you come down. Okay. Coming up next for the last set on this round is going to be set up with knees, or just knees in and out, excluding the setup part. So almost there. Okay, so knees in and out. So you're maintaining a pelvic tilt on this one. Okay, so just remember, if you're going straight out, it's going to be harder. So if you can't maintain pelvic tilt, push the feet up. Okay, so it'll help maintain that pelvic tilt, pushing the feet towards the sky. Okay, going out, straight out, is going to be harder and more challenging. So the lower you go towards the floor, the more challenging it is on the ab wall. Okay, and it is important to do the pelvic tilt, and do not put your palms underneath the lower back, because that's not the proper way to do a pelvic tilt. You have to maintain the pelvic tilt on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good, okay, so let's rest. Now let's grab a quick drink. We're going to rest up. Now we're going to repeat that round again, going back to the bridges. So you guys grab a drink and then get yourselves back onto the mat. We're going to repeat that. Okay, so now just to refresh your memory, we did the bridge and we did the walkout. So we went 1 and 2. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so let's get ready. We're going to repeat that round again. Starting in 3, 2, 1, walk it out, and in, out, and in. Okay, so working those hamstrings. Remember to breathe. Don't hold the breath. Okay. Okay, 20 seconds on this one. Then we're going to bring it back to the squat row combination. We're going to do squat row combo. Three, 2, 1. So squatting down, coming up, fold forward, row, back up, squat down, fold forward, row. Okay, so rowing, you make sure to keep the back flat. Don't round the back out, okay? Abs nice and tight. Squeeze the elbows in towards the sides of the body. Don't flare the elbows out to the sides. Okay, so keep going, and then we're gonna do alternating chest presses next. We have alternating chest presses. Okay, so alternating up and down. So remember to breathe out as you push up. Okay, and then you can add the feet to the sky if you want to do the lower abs. Okay. And then we're going to do supinated curls next. Supinated curls. 20 seconds. In 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so supinated curls, palms are facing up on this one. Breathing out as you lift. So breathing out as you lift. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to be doing kickbacks again. We're going to do the elbows tucked in 20 seconds. 15 seconds, you're almost there. 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to kick it back. So extending those arms out, breathing out. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just make sure that those elbows are staying tucked in and you're doing that full range of motion where the arm comes all the way up and then the arm goes all the way back, okay? Just make sure that the elbow doesn't fly past the back, okay? I don't want to see this movement. I want to see it more tucked in here, and then the arm stays in line with your back. Okay, next up is going to be a sit-up, laying on the floor, take the dumbbell, extend the arms, press up towards the shins or the tops of the feet, breathing out as you lift. it to the sky like this, you have to maintain that pelvic tilt, okay? So there's no space here between the back. Do not let the back round out. And then if you're having a hard time with that, then just bend the knees and then just do the dumbbell presses to the sky, okay? But still practice keeping the legs up. But if you bend the knees, it's going to be a little bit easier to learn to teach yourself to maintain that pelvic tilt. Okay. So we're going to bring it back to hamstring curls. Okay, so we're going to do the 20 seconds on that one side and then 20 seconds on the other. So let's get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pump that out. Nice big squeeze. So just remember to breathe. Don't hold the breath. Okay, and at the 20-second mark, I'm going to tell you to change that over in 4, 3, 2, 1. So keep it going, guys. 10 seconds. Okay, so pullovers, using the dumbbell, bring it over back to the chest, lower down, back to the chest. So remember to breathe out. Okay, then I'm going to do that V positioning with the palms again. I'm going to show you the top of my head so that it's a little bit easier for you to see the form on this one. 15 seconds. Okay, so lifting up and down, we've got the letter V happening with the dumbbells. You're lowering down to the sides, lifting back up, breathing out. Good. Alrighty. Okay, so after this one, we're going to do some arms. So we're going to go back to the bicep curls again. Okay, so 13 seconds. Pumping it out nice and strong. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. Okay, so palms facing in, we're going to be doing hammer curls up and down. So hammer curls up and down. Okay. So we have 2 sets left after this one. The one coming up after this is tricep extensions, and then we'll finish off with some abs again. So let's keep that going, guys, nice and strong. Don't give up. Practice your form. Okay, so tricep extension, bending at the elbows, pressing straight up, lower down, press straight up, lower back down. So nice big lift. Remember to breathe out as you push the dumbbells up. Okay, so coming up next, we're going to be doing some knees in and out. Knees in and out. So So remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. This is our last set coming up. Okay, so pelvic tilt, arms to the sides, press out, and then coming back in. So out and coming back in. So just remember, if going straight out bothers you or you can't maintain that pelvic tilt, you can press up and down towards the sky, still maintaining the pelvic tilt. It'll be a little bit easier to do it that way. So remember, like I said, the lower you go to the floor, the harder it's going to be here on those abs. Okay, so last set. Alright, okay, so let's rest up, guys. Grab a drink. We're going to do some glute work. Okay. So I got a bunch of things for you to do here. All right, so we're going to do 8 different exercises on this one. I'm going to give you 30 seconds of work and a 10-second transition on this one. The first one we're going to do, I call, is a letter C step. Okay, so you can do this in 2 different ways. You can do the walking around version, so you're bringing the foot in and scooping it out. In, scoop out, in, scoop out. Okay, so make sure you're doing that correctly because it works the glutes and the sides of the legs the way it should. So scooping in and out, scooping in and out, okay? Now the second variation for this one is standing and then just working it the same way, except now you're just not moving in a forward direction. So you're scooping the foot in, back out and around, in, back out and around, okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. So scoop it in and out, in and out. Okay, so working those thighs. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay? All right, so we've got 15 seconds left. Five seconds. So stepping it backwards, you're squeezing the glutes as you move here. Squeeze that glute. So remember to breathe. Don't hold the breath. Okay, and remember when you extend that leg out behind, you're not tilting forward so it doesn't look like this. You're keeping the back up nice and tall and you're stepping just out behind like this. Okay. Okay, so keep the abs nice and tight, still focusing on contracting those areas here to help support the back. Okay, so next up we're going to do side steps. So leading with the left, we're going to extend that leg out. So leading with your left first. Okay, so just remember that all the left side is being worked, and then we'll do the right side. Okay, so again, when you're lifting that leg to the side, you're not tilting to the side through the upper body. You're keeping the upper body straight and you're lifting to the side. Okay, so you'll feel it work more down that side. Okay, so changing sides now, we're doing the right. So again, you don't need to move around. You can stay stationary as well. Okay, so here we go. So after that, we're gonna get on the mat. You have 10 seconds left. Okay, so legs to the sky, we're gonna do scissors where the legs cross over. So you're working thighs here. Okay, so this is another exercise where you have to maintain that pelvic tilt. Okay, so don't stick your hands under the back. That's arching the back. That's not contracting the lower abs. It's not supporting your lower back. So you have to contract those muscles, learn how to recruit them in order to support the spine and the lower back. Okay, coming on into tabletop position, we're going to do fire hydrants. So alternating side to side. Okay, so now remember when you're doing this one, when you raise the leg to the side like this, you don't want to compensate by tilting the hips to the opposite side. You want to try to maintain the hips in that straight position and really work from the joint when you lift the leg out to the side. Okay, next we're going to do glute kick, so up and change sides now. I want you to make sure that you keep that knee bent. Okay, so this isn't the one where you kick it out. We're not doing that. We're keeping the knee bent, pushing the sole of the foot towards the sky. Okay, so let's keep that going. Okay, so we're going to do knee knockers to finish off the thighs. So coming into knee knocker or coming into squat and then knees in and out. Okay, so here we go. Let's pump that out nice and strong. So remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's finish off with some abs, or some total core, I should say. So let's get on to the mat. And again, we're going to work with 8 sets. We're going to do 30 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. Now, the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to hold into the V-sit first, okay? So starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now you can challenge yourself by leaning back just a little bit more, but you got to keep that back straight. I don't want you rounding the back like this. You got to keep it straight, keep the chest up. Okay, to make it a little bit less, you can sit more forward. Okay, to make it harder, you can alternate the legs. Okay. So we're going to do plank. So holding your plank, you can also do knee taps to the floor. You can also hold at the knees. Okay, so just keeping the abs nice and tight. 20 seconds. Okay, so let's bring these soles of the feet together, lifting up, reaching to that one side, lower down, change sides. after this, we have 5 sets left. We're going to work on bicycles next. 10 seconds. Pelvic tilt, you can do the bicycles laying flat, or you can lift the upper body up, rotate. Okay, so here we go, pump that out. We have 4 sets left after this. Into a supported side plank, bringing the elbow to the ear. We're going to bring the knee in and out. Okay, so when you do this one, think about drawing the upper chest as well coming in. So thinking about doing a crunch, okay? So it's not just the knee coming in to touch the elbow. I want you to kind of come into a crunch position as you're doing this one. Breathing out. Okay, 5 seconds, and we're going to change sides. Okay, so changing over to the other side. So remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, so after this one, we have 2 sets left. We're going to do a bridge sit-up combo. Okay, so bridge and then a curl up, that down bridge, partial curl up, bridge, partial curl up. Okay? So 1 set left after this, and we're going to cool it down. Okay, so opposite arm and leg lift. You can also do it in 2s, where it's 1, 2, 1, 2, or just opposite arm and leg. So last set on this one. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's stretch it out, bringing the heel in towards the glute. Okay, now if you can't reach that, that's fine. Just bring the leg back and then just stretch a little bit through here into that thigh. Just working with your comfortable range of motion through the knee. Okay, so let's change sides. Good, and then let's release that. Okay, so we're going to stretch out your hamstring. So we'll bring the feet in front, legs in front, and then just reach forward. Okay, so you want to feel that through the lower back. You're going to feel that through the hamstrings. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Good, then let's release that, and we're going to draw the soles of the feet together. Now wrap the palms around the ankles, and then we'll gently pull in and then release. Pull it in a bit, and then release. Breathe out as you pull them in, and then release. Good, okay, so let's release that, and we'll bring it up to your feet so we can stretch out your calf muscles. Okay, so bringing that right heel to the floor, we want to feel a stretch through the calf, and then you're just bending into that front knee to stretch them out. Okay, and then we'll change sides. So nice big stretch. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, let's add the arms in, extending them out, lifting them up, lowering them down, and again, extending out, lift up, lower down, and again, press out, lift up, lower down, step it back to center. Let's draw the palms together, roll the shoulders together. So rolling those shoulders. And just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. And then bring the arms out in front, big stretch, press those palms away, open that back. Good, and maybe some elbow rotations. And then the other direction. And then some wrists. And in the other direction. Good, and rest. Okay, guys, that concludes the class for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye for now.